Well, welcome guys and welcome to another adventure. We have been on the feet for, 3 hours now, smashing our way through some west coast bush. She's reasonably hard going, but hopefully in the next half an hour or so we should get to the hut, put the feet up and then have a massive day tomorrow. As long as the legs hold in. Got my better half with me, kids with the grandparents, so we'll weekend away in the hills on the west coast. What more could you want? Well, we're still going. It's about three and a half hours on the feet now, maybe 3 3/4, so we're not that far from the end. It's been a pretty big day, normal time this morning and then a big drive. Hopefully we can get there soon.
Well, we finally made it to the swing bridge. More huffing and puffing than we expected, but here we are. How's that, Rob? Love it? Yep. Pretty cool, eh?
How's that?
It's beautiful.
We made it out. The sun's starting to go down. Got about 10 minutes until we hit the hut. It's about 4.5 hours on the feet. Just in a little valley here. Looking up that way. Old Clag. Snow up high. First time on the west coast. Hopefully we get a little bit of elevation tomorrow. Well, we made it to the hut. Had a good feed. I've got the fire going. So we're going to make a plan to get to the tops tomorrow. Sarah's really looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to getting there.
So we're meant to have beautiful weather tomorrow and the next day. Try and make the most of it. Yeah, hit the sack. And any last words for today, Sarah?
Oh, it's nice that we've got the hut to ourselves. And good to have a fire. Yeah, no, it just feels good having made it, and yeah, it's always worth it when you get here.
Forget about the pain when you're here, eh?
Yeah.
Say that tomorrow.
Yeah. You remind me of that tomorrow.
Well, it is the next morning and we are just about to start the uphill. We've got a little bit to go up here and around because of this river here, and then I think we've got about 700 meters up over about 2k, I think. So she's going to be a bit of a slog. We've had a reasonably cruisy start to the morning. It's 9:30. So it's meant to be 4 hours up, and we'll see what we can do it in 5, 6. We were a bit chilly in the hut last night, but hopefully it's not too cold up high. Beautiful day, woke to a beautiful day, and we're meant to be like this for the next 48 hours, so try and make the most of it. Anything to say, dear?
No, I was just nervous apprehension, but it'll be great. I'm sure we'll do it.
We'll get there.
It'll feel amazing.
We'll get there. Just stop for a snack on the way out. We've done an hour. It's reasonably steep. Sort of read a bit of a thing on the internet on where we're going, and people described it as heading up a ladder at some point, so keep plugging away. Hopefully knock it off before too long.
Well, here we are, ready for lunch after a good push up this morning. 3.5 hours. It's pretty good.
Not too bad at all.
Chris led the
Not as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Nah, it was actually pretty good. Lots of little steps, not massive big ones that tire your thighs out pretty quick. And the top is, I think is it there? Yep, that's it, just there. You can see the snow up there. And this is our view for lunch. And the next 12 hours or whatever it is. 24 hours. Beautiful. You can actually see all the way down to the sea. Beautiful. Time for some lunch with my good looking personal trainer.
Coffee time.
Yeah, and some coffee. We just come over the top of the hill that we are needing to get to the top of and the hut's just over that little ledge in front of where Chris is, so I think we're gonna sit down and glass for a bit, see if we can see any sham over the other side there, and yeah, and head on down to the hut. We feet up before we go for a nosy around this area tonight. It's beautiful. Pretty rugged, but beautiful.
Just having our first glassing session of the trip. And just looking into all of this in here. So much cover, man. So much cover. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so not ideal time for spotting them, but we'll probably head down and get rid of some gear and maybe have an hour's nap and then head out for a look. Try and get a bit of a mission on tonight. Well, heading out for a bit of an evening stroll by myself. Sarah's back at the hut, pretty wasted from the trip up, so I'll really come and sit up. Probably going to sit up on that knob up there and wait the evening out, see how we go. Haven't seen a lot of sign, but you never know. Not a bad backdrop, eh? Well, that is the evening. Still got about an hour of daylight, maybe just under an hour. I'm wrapped up because it is freezing. My fingers are frozen. Freaking cold wind coming from over the backside of me here. I haven't seen one animal yet. So much beautiful country, and I literally haven't seen one. I'm sure there's got to be some around here somewhere, but yeah, I haven't seen one. So I'm gonna have me Moro have one last glass and then it's probably, I don't know, half an hour back down to camp, so I'll probably start cruising off as soon as I haven't seen anything. Beautiful evening. We've got another awesome day tomorrow. We've decided that I think we're going to head all the way out tomorrow. I think we've got basically an hour up and over here. It's about an hour up to the top, and then 3 hours down to the valley, and then about 4.5 hours out. So we'll probably do that all tomorrow, and long drive home. Might even go and get some nice accommodation and a nice dinner. Be good, wouldn't it? Alright, over and out. Well, that is our top. We just climbed up from down in the basin down in here, and we're going to work our way down and all the way out to the car today. So it's going to be about 9 hours on the feet. Hasn't been very successful in the hunting aspect, with 0 animals seen, but we got out and explored some awesome places, and it's not always about seeing animals and shooting stuff, about getting out there and keeping fit and enjoying the scenery, and a couple of blue sky days on the west coast, you can't really complain about it. So we'll work our way out, and if anything exciting happens I'll let you know. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed it. Cheers. Down. I wouldn't want to fall down there. Just working our way down probably one of the steepest bits, and Sarah's up here. Right there, dear. And we're going down there, which is near on vertical because there's a ladder there. Hey Jack.